Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here.
We've had a large force on the island since before Irma, and we're continuing to bolster and grow that force. This is a logistically challenging, very unique event that the United States hasn't seen in a very, very long time, if ever, because you have to remember that not only did Irma come through and create quite a bit of damage and destruction that we were working to repair, but Maria was 1 mile per hour away from being a Category 5 storm, give or take 1 mile per hour from being a Cat 5, one of the strongest storms that Puerto Rico's seen since the 20s. And let's face it, the infrastructure is weak and there were no building codes, and so there is a lot of devastation, and we understand that.
What assurances do you have from the President, from Congress, that they're going to continue to help you out in that regard?
If you're going to Puerto Rico right now, it should only be for a life-sustaining, life-support mission, because everybody that's trying to get in, that's not supporting that, is getting in the way, okay? Now, the next thing that has to happen is that we're dramatically increasing the federal footprint that's there. We are mobilizing our partners in the DoD. We're putting forward a very robust sustainment force of thousands of people that are mobilizing as we speak to come in to increase emergency communications, fuel distribution. They'll be also helping us to make sure that we can transport safely and securely the fuel, the food, the water to the areas that we need to get to. We do understand that there are some areas that are still isolated. We've been conducting airdrops. There have been numerous search and rescues that are taking place. We have over 10 task force already operating not only in Puerto Rico, but we can't forget our partners over in the Virgin Islands. So we're also working that event as well. So we continue to stabilize the situation.
Lesson from Brian, and ask my second question also very quickly.
So what we've done is we've proactively asked the mission assigned the Army Corps of Engineers to basically take oversight and management of not only the emergency power restoration, but also the initial part of rebuilding the entire grid. The entire rebuild of the grid, that's a long process, and if we do it, we got to do it right, because we don't want to wind up at, having this same discussion 10, 20, or 30 years from now.
So the Army Corps of Engineers right now is working to
They are on the island. Yes, they are on the island. Yes.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You know Paul Schwartz?
I do.
Yeah, he said to say hello.
All right.
We're going to
Thank you.